Okay, so you're the main character, girl, and your name will be Rini, so... Hello, my name is Rini, and this is how my story begins. I live in a mansion. I'm secretly the daughter of a Maffia family called the Red Ace. I have a crazy brother named Donovan. He's 3 years older than me. He's always getting himself into trouble, though. He likes to hang around all the wrong kinds of people. He likes to drink and party. My brother is not the person you would want to mess with. He can be very strict and overprotective when it comes to our family. My father is the Maffia head boss. He's very strict and cold. I don't see him very often because he's always out doing things that I'm not supposed to know. Him and his followers make sure our family stays a secret from others. If anybody finds out, well, you can imagine it doesn't end well for them. Our clan emblem is a very large crow with red and black wings. My father has the emblem almost everywhere inside the mansion. Besides my father, my mother rules with an iron fist. She's the one who usually does assassinations and secret undercover missions. For others, it would be frightening to have a mother like that, but she treats me and my brother very well. She spoils us. She's always been very caring about her family, and she always tries her best to get my brother out of trouble most of the time. I also have a best friend. Her name is Zoe. She moved last year, so I talk to her a lot using only my cell phone. She's a very cheerful, average girl. She's going to college, trying to get a degree to become a doctor. I hope she gets her dream. She's the only one my parents allowed to know. My secret. And of course, she's kept it for a long time. I trust her with everything. One day, something happened. It was a rainy Saturday that day. It all happened so fast, I was scared. My father has left to go to work in the morning and never came back. I started to get worried. It was 1 a.m. in the morning and he still hasn't come back. My brother that night also came home, but he was drunk. I talked to him about Dad, but he didn't care much about it. He kept telling me not to worry, that Dad was probably still working. Mom cooked dinner that night, hoping it would cheer us up. She was always very worried about Dad. We got tired and we decided to take a shower, then go to bed. A couple hours later, I woke up to my mother yelling and crying. I got up, started to see what happened. My mother was on the phone talking to someone. They have told my mother they have found my father's body near a lake, dead. My mother was very upset. After I woke up, my brother woke up, and I also heard what I was hearing. He looked like he wanted to have a breakdown. He got upset and mad that he went to his room and broke a few of his things, like his lamp, and he banged his head against a wall. I ran to his room and I tried to hug him. He pushed me back and I flew backwards. He realized what he did and quickly came to me and hugged me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, but Dad, he's gone, completely gone. Okay, so this was supposed to be a little thing, ignore that. I was supposed to do, to see what you would tell him. It's a visual novel, so I don't really want to go too much into detail how I'm going to do it after this, because it's very complicated, and I mean very complicated. I don't know if any of you understand this, but it takes me a very long time to do that. Anyways, so back to this. It doesn't really matter what you say, because he will give you a different answer each time. It won't get you anywhere. This is just the beginning, so it can branch out if I wanted to, but at the moment it's just the beginning, so I'm just gonna go with what you should be saying. So yeah, I can't believe it either. What do you think is going to happen now? Do you think Mom is going to take over? Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that things are going to be much harder on us. Yeah. He started crying. I could tell he was in a lot of pain. I started crying a lot. What was going to happen to us? Are we going to have to move away? Is Mom really going to be the next boss? I had so many questions I wanted to know, but before I knew, I cried myself to sleep. I'm sure I had a nightmare as I slept. I dreamt that I was falling and no one could help me. Okay, and that's the end of that for now. So, Where is it? Oh yeah. So these are all my ideas. Like I said, this is just section 1 of the clip. I will show you section 2 in the next one. So let me know what you think of this one so far.